I'm gonna put the stove. I'm gonna get a frying pan, and then I'm gonna put the stove on like medium high heat, and then I'm gonna put my pound of hamburger meat in there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna like chop it up, or my daughter's just gonna chop it up while it's cooking. Khalil, if you need help. Oh, you know what? I'll have Olivia do the beans. I'll get the beans ready over here. So while I'm doing that, guys, I'm gonna while she's doing that, you brown the hamburger meat probably for like 10 or 15 minutes. Be really careful. Hold the pan all the way right here. Hold it with one hand and chop the other, and then you can just let it sit and cook for minutes. Yeah, no. So just do it like this. Yeah. So you want to chop up all the meat while it's cooking because you don't want any big chunks, and you don't want, you know. Right. So and then also, guys, I'm gonna preheat the oven to preheat the oven to 375, and that is for the beans. Okay, a little bit. You could do the beans with me. That's the part you can help with. Okay. I gotta get the rice started too, though. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the Spanish rice. So first, I'm gonna heat up. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of oil in here. I'm using olive oil. So I'll put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. 1 and 2. Okay, and then you'll put in there, you put this on medium-high heat. And then you'll put in there. Okay, here you're gonna put in 1.5 cups of rice. I'm putting the oil in there is to brown the rice. So I'm going to stir the rice up and just brown all the rice before I add the water and the seasoning. So I'm just trying to brown up the rice. So put it on medium-high heat and just sit here and saute this until the rice turns like a light brown color. Let it done. Okay, so now this is what the meat looks like when it's browned. It's all done. So now I'm going to bring it over to the I'm going to bring it over to the sink and drain it in my grease bucket. So I'm going to add it in here. Just a teaspoon of adobe. Just so 1 teaspoon. You know what, not even 1 teaspoon, I put a half teaspoon. A half teaspoon of adobe. Like this. So I'm going to sprinkle that in there. All these things are don't properly. Okay, try to stir it all around and then just. Okay, I'm going to stir it up. And then, did I say a whole teaspoon? I think I said a whole teaspoon. So just a half teaspoon. And you could taste it when you're going to see how much salt you like in it, but I just start out with half teaspoon, and then I might add more. I don't know. I'll see how it tastes when it's done.
I just need another
one. And then I'm going to add in a half teaspoon of onion powder. Or I'll just do a whole teaspoon of onion powder.
I feel like onion. I don't like onion.
Mommy likes onion. Very
disgusting.
And I'm going to add in a half teaspoon of garlic powder. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to put in my taco seasoning. I got this. I used this right here. This Ortega taco seasoning. Just whatever kind you like. And then mine says put 3 tablespoons in there. So I'm going to put 4 tablespoons. It says 4 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons of taco seasoning, or a bag of taco seasoning.
Right here, so pretty. Mommy, so pretty.
Okay, and then you're going to add in 3/4 cup of water.
My tummy, my tummy, my tummy, my tummy.
3/4 even? Because I'm not even, okay. Now you're going to add in 3/4 cup of water, so almost the whole cup. And then, so you add in about 3/4 cup of water. So you add in, no, I know, it's all right. So you add in 3/4 cup of water, so just like almost a whole cup. Okay? And then you just bring this up to a boil. Let me see for a minute. So you just bring this up to a boil. And then once it comes up to a boil and starts boiling, you just turn it down to simmer and let it simmer for like 3 to 5 minutes. Or like 2 to 3 minutes, just a couple minutes, and then it's done. The taco meat's done, it's ready to go. You can just leave it on low heat and let it heat up while everything else is finishing. So, everything brought to a boil. Okay, so now I'm going to finish frying the rice. I think the rice is pretty dry. Yeah, I'm going to do the second one. Okay, so we're going to get that You singing over there? Okay, so you should bring this up to boil. Okay, so for a second, I'm still frying this. I want to get the rice in the oven so it can kind of cook at the same time. So I gotta figure out how to. So now it's boiling right now. So this is when you just want to turn it to low. Now that it's all fully boiling. Now you want to turn it down to low and then just let it stay on low for a couple minutes. And then I'm gonna finish the rice now and the beans.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add, I stirred it all up and smoothed the beans down. And now I'm gonna add my cheese on top of here. I'm gonna use Mexican style cheese and the shredded Mexican. I'm gonna use both on there. So I put like half a cup in there, but I just put as much as I, feel like putting on there. Okay, so the rice just beeped. The timer for the rice for 18 minutes just beeped, so I'm going to turn that off completely. And then I'm going to take it off the heat and set it to the side and let it sit for 10 minutes. I'm just going to let it sit for 10 minutes until I open it. And then, okay, so now over here I'm going to just cut up some tomatoes. You can use whatever kind of tomatoes you like. This is just what I like for garnish. I'm just using these cherry tomatoes, this is what I have. So here's everything all done. Here's the beans with the cheese. I think it's just a little bit too long, but it's okay. It's good. And then there's the rice, and there's the hamburger. So I'm about to just put the tacos together. I'm about to make a plate for my husband. I'll show you guys what the plate looks like done. So I'm going to get some hamburger meat, taco meat.
How is it so sweet?
I don't know. I felt like it was sweet.
No, that's so sour.
There's plate. There's
Actually, it's fine.
It's not cold, is it?
no.
Oh, you warmed it already.
I let it. I leave it.
I wish we could do. When we wake up after the
Seconds and thirds.
I'll tell Mommy to make the order.
So I'm recording this. I'm recording. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring my plate over here.
Can we make the orange one after we go to
Put
school?
some cheese. Yep. Hold on.
Yay.
Put cheese in there just to shred and Mexican cheese. And I'm gonna put some. You guys just hold on, okay? Let me get this done. Okay. That and then put some of this one on there too. To shred and Mexican.
I'm about to pull it out.
Okay. I'm almost done. One on there. I might not be overstuffing this taco, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, hold on, I'm almost done. I'm about to put it up right now. Let me just get this one plate done. Okay, just like that. Alright. Okay, so there's that. We like sour cream on ours, so we're just gonna put some sour cream on there. Some sour cream on there. Okay, guys, and that's done. Now I'm gonna get some of this refried beans. You want to probably use a knife and probably cut it. So I'm gonna take it so we can do that. Okay, so nice cheesy refried beans right on the plate. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put some rice on there. The rice gonna fluff it a little bit. Fluff it. Alright guys, so here's the finished plate. This is what it looks like. So good. So there's the tacos with all the toppings. That's the beans with the cheese, and then the Spanish rice. And this is this rice really tastes like the restaurant. I really recommend that orzo spice packet. But this is really good. We would go out to eat at a restaurant that used to that would serve the refried beans and tacos and then the Spanish rice. So I started trying to make it at home, and I used to make my rice with like tomato sauce and chicken bouillon, and I got it kind of right with that, but that one spice packet that I was just using, it makes the rice perfect. Okay, but this is my husband's place. I'm gonna give this to him. Okay, guys, this is so good. I'm trying to get it on the camera. I'm get it on the. I forgot. All my it's so good. Okay, so there it is. Trying to explain the fluffiness of this rice. It is like so fluffy. Okay, I'm all done. I hope you guys will try this recipe out, and I hope you enjoy it. If you guys have any questions or anything that you needed to ask, you can leave it in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified for my new and upcoming videos. Thank you guys. Have a nice night. Hello guys, I'm Tina, this is Kalia, that's Livea, and today we're going to be making tacos, beef tacos, Spanish rice, and refried beans. I'm having my daughters cook with me because I'm just trying to teach them to be in the kitchen and teach them how to cook so they can learn the basic life skills. Okay, so I'm going to read off the ingredient list. So for the beef tacos, we're going to need 1 pound of ground beef. We're going to need taco seasoning of your choice, whatever kind of taco seasoning that you like. We're going to need 3/4 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of adobe, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And then for the toppings, I like to put shredded Mexican cheese, diced tomatoes, sliced avocados, and chopped romaine lettuce and sour cream. or if you guys like any other toppings, whatever toppings you like salsa or taco sauce or just anything that you like for your toppings. And then for the Spanish rice, you will need 1 packet of Nor Mi Orzo and Rojo Red. Hey guys, it's this stuff, I don't know how to read it even. So you need 1 packet of this, and then you'll just, you'll need 1.5 cups of long grain rice, 2 tablespoons of oil, 3 cups of water, half a teaspoon of adobe, and then you just follow the directions on the packet, but I'm going to show you when I cook it. And then for the refried beans, you're just going to need 1 can of refried beans, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of pepper. So when I say a pinch, I mean like 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, just a little bit. And then Mexican cheese to sprinkle on top when you bake it. Also, I like to add a tablespoon of oil or like a tablespoon of butter inside my refried beans before I bake it. I just like to add that in there. Okay, so we're going to start cooking. First, we're going to start with the beef.